Hi everyone, I'm Jackie and welcome to my channel, Cherished Memories Crochet. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet my Simply Basic Puff Granny Square. This one is in yellow and white, orange and white, and this one here is in a solid white. And I think this is my favorite. I don't have my tails weaved in on the white ones because I'm making a sweater with them. I used a 6mm hook and a number 4 weight and yarn, and they're about 5 inches wide. So we'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to do this one in pink. Okay, I've already got my yarn attached, and I'm going to chain 5. Four and 5. And now we're going to slip stitch into that first chain, just like that. I'm going to put this behind there and I'm going to work over that tail. Okay, so we're going to do 8 puff stitches inside of this chain 4. So I've just slip stitched into that first chain. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise this chain about 1/2 inch. Now I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook, yarn over, and pull up a loop. I'm going to do that 3 more times for a total of 4. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, and bring it about the same. They have to be about the same length. So that was 2, I believe. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. That was 3. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, and pull up a loop. So now we should have 9 loops on our hook. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we're going to yarn over and go through all those. Just like that. Now we're going to chain 3. And now we need to have a total of 8. So we need to do 7 more. And we're going to start the next 7 a little bit different than we did this first one. You're going to yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, and pull up a loop. Bring it up about 1/2 inch. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, and bring it up. So that's 2. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. That's 3. One more time, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, and pull up a loop. Now you should have 9 loops on your hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I've got 9. I'm going to yarn over and go through all 9 of those. And I'm going to chain 3. So go ahead and do that. You need to do 6 more, and I'll meet you here at the end when I have all 7 of my 8 puff stitches. Okay, I've got all 8 of my puff stitches, and I just chained my last chain 3, and we're going to slip stitch into the very top of that first puff stitch. Just like that. Now if you're going to continue with the same color of yarn, you're just going to slip stitch into this first chain 3 space. But since I'm going to change to white, I'm going to chain 1 and cut off. Okay. And now your next yarn, you just attach it to any chain 3 space. Okay. Now I'm going to chain 2, and this acts as my first double crochet. Now I want to make 2 more double crochets in here. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through the first 2, yarn over, go through the second 2. And this will be our first corner. We're going to chain 2, and now we're going to do 3 more double crochets in that same chain 3 space. That's 1, 2, and 1 more. Okay, so far we have the chain 2, which acts as our first double crochet. I like to do a chain 2 better than a chain 3 because it just is too long and it gives it like a curve. So when you come back around and go into the top of the chain 2, it's going to pull that chain 2 up and it's going to look right. Okay, so that's our first corner. We have the chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 double crochets. Now we're going to jump over here to the next chain 2 space, and we're going to do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. So you're going to do this same pattern here 3 more times. I'm ready for my next corner. 1 double crochet, 2, and 3. Now a chain 2, and 3 more double crochets there in the same chain 3 space. And 1 more. And that's what you're going to do. You've got a corner, and you got the next chain 3 space. You're going to do just 3 double crochets. The next chain 3 space, you're going to do another corner, and the next one, I'm ready for just 3 double crochets, and then I'm ready for my next corner. So go ahead and continue that same pattern all the way to the end of the row, and I'll meet you there. Okay, I'm at the end of row 1, and now here is that chain 2. We're going to slip stitch into the top of that chain 2, and see how it just pulls that chain 2 up, and there's just no slack like when you do a chain 3. Okay, so now we're going to start row 2, and we're going to chain 2, I'm sorry. Okay, and now we're going to finish this one off at the end of this row. We're going to jump over here to the corner, and we're going to do 3 double crochets. Just like that, and now we're going to do chain 2 and 3 more doubles in that same corner there. 1 more. Okay, so this is what we have so far. We have that chain 2, and we're going to finish this cluster at the very end of this row. And we started a corner. We've got 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. Now we're going to jump over here in between these 2 sets of 3 double crochet clusters right there, and we're going to work 3 double crochets. And there's 3. And now we're going to come over here and work between this 3 double crochet cluster and then in the corner here the 3 double crochet cluster, the first one. We're going to do 3 double crochets here. So this is what you should have so far. And now we're going to jump over here to the corner, and we're going to do 3 double crochets. And a chain 2 and 3 more double crochets in that same corner. These are really easy to do, and they work up really fast. And then I'm going to jump over here between these clusters and do 3 double crochets. And you're just going to continue the same pattern all the way around. We have our chain 2, our corner, and then we've got 3 double crochet clusters, and then we've got our corner and another 3 double crochet cluster here, and I'll put another one here, a cluster there, and then I'm ready for my next corner. And go ahead and finish in the same pattern, and I'll meet you here to show you how to finish up this one here. Okay, I'm at the end of row 2, And now we're going to finish up this last cluster. We're going to do 2 double crochets there, and 1 more, and now we're going to slip stitch into the top of that chain 2 there, just like that. Now if you're going to continue with this same color, you're just going to start doing single crochets. This next row is optional. Just go ahead and chain 1 and then start doing single crochets until you get to the corner. I'm going to do my border or the single crochets with pink, so I'm going to chain 1 and fasten off. Okay. And then when I add yarn, I don't like to do it in the corner. It just makes it look more crowded, so I always go into the last stitch before corner and I attach my yarn. Okay, and now I'm going to chain 1 just like that. I'm going to go right back in that same space and I'm going to do a single crochet. Okay, so now I'm going to go into the corner and I'm going to do 1 single crochet, chain 2, and 1 more single crochet in that same corner there. So this is what we should have so far. So if you went ahead and continued with the same color, when you get to the corner, do a single crochet, chain 2, and a single crochet. So far I've got the chain 1, a single crochet, and in the corner a single crochet, chain 2, and a single crochet. And now I'm going to work myself all the way to the corner, doing single crochets in each stitch across. And when I get to the next corner, I'm going to do a single crochet, a chain 2, and a single crochet. Well, I'll just go ahead and work over there. And if you want more than 2 rows on this, you can go ahead and continue as many as you'd like. And I'm at the corner, so I'm going to do a single crochet, chain 2, and a single crochet. So go ahead and do the same pattern all the way around, and I'll meet you here at the end. Okay, I'm at the end of the row, and what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to slip stitch. I'm going to skip over that chain 1 and slip stitch into that first single crochet there. I'm going to chain 1 and fasten off. And there it is. If you've ever watched any of my tutorials, you've probably noticed I always do single crochets at the end, the last row, and I do that because it just gives it a nicer, cleaner look, and it just gives it a tighter look too, instead of the loose. If you've ever noticed the double crochets up here, the loops are kind of loose, so this just puts it all together nicely. And I want to thank you for joining me today and watching my tutorial. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And hopefully I'll see you in my next video. And until then, God bless and happy crocheting. Bye-bye.